Hi everyone! Today we have a workout focused on opening the chest, straightening the arms and core, and overall on positioning the shoulder blades. For the session, you will need a long elastic band, specifically a long one without loops and dumbbells. It is advisable to use light dumbbells up to a kilogram, as we will be performing long static movements involving shoulder blade rotation. To avoid overloading the trapezius muscles, you can even use half-liter water bottles or work without any additional weight, using only your own hands. Alright, I hope you are all ready, and let's start with the workout. We will begin with pleasant movements today, starting with opening a book. Since we will be working on arm movements through breath alignment, let's tie our band at the level of the lower ribs and lie on our side in the book opening position. Lie down with your legs bent at 90-degree angle, the lower arm extended and the head relaxed on the floor, hanging. I've crossed the band, and from here on the inhale, keeping the knees together, I will twist back behind the arms. On the exhale, I yield to the tension of the band, returning the upper arm to the vertical position. It shouldn't go lower, staying right here. Your task on the inhale during the twist is to create a sensation as if you're tearing the band with your ribs to the right and left without feeling like you're arching your spine and lifting your lower back off of the floor. On the contrary, try to elongate along the floor and as you inhale during the twist, press the ribs towards the floor and expand the band. Exhale, return again. The knee stretches, the upper one acting against the torso and arm. Exhale, return. And by breathing into the band, expanding it, you create more rotation at the thoracolumbar junction, while elongating this junction, bringing it back to its natural position. Release the upper arm and overall release the band now. Turn smoothly and freely into the book opening position. With the upper hand straight to lock the floor, lift the shoulder to the ear. Exhale, lower the shoulder, bend the elbow and pull the arm parallel to the floor towards the hip. Inhale, stretch, exhale, lower the shoulder, then the arm, and return the arm up and shoulder down. Exhale and smoothly return. Now sit in a position with the band still under the ribs, also cross-crossed. The lower hand supports against the band, sitting in a Z-sit position. From here, reach forward with the hand while pushing the band back with the ribs, stretching the area between the ribs. Exhale, return to vertical. The band helps to close the ribs. On the inhale, expand the ribs, push the band with the force of the chest sideways and twist down. Lower the head, and on the exhale, the ribs become narrower, giving the waist a more hourglass shape due to this breathing exercise. Inhale, stretch the area between the shoulder blades. Breathe back into the band, allowing your spine to stretch at this level. Inhale, exhale, return, and once again, inhale, twist, expand the band and back and to the sides as if exhaling, then exhale, return. Turn completely to the other side and repeat the same on the other side. The bend is still knotted. The head is on the floor. The arm is extended down, legs at 90-degree angle, knee on knee. Inhale, twist, open the chest, press the shoulder blade against the spine. Exhale vertically. The upper knee stretches along the lower leg in one direction, the arm in the other. Your task is to press the back against the floor, avoiding creating an arch where the spine curves above the floor. On the inhale, extend as much as possible into the floor, and the bend and the hand remaining on the floor slightly pressed down on the exhale, creating condition for better rotation of the chest. Exhale only to vertical. Return the hand. Inhale, stretch the upper knee against the direction, expanding the ribs. Exhale, let the ribs collapse and the bend provides necessary proprioception, informing the brain where to specifically breathe. It's not providing any super resistance right now, just informational support. Inhale and exhale. I lower the bend with the both hands. Inhale, twist behind the hand and feel how easy it is. Stretch the hand towards the ear on the exhale. Lower the shoulder, bend the elbow, and then pull the hand towards the hip. Inhale, stretch, exhale. Lower the shoulder, then the arm, and return the arm up and shoulder down. And carefully, gently return again, taking the ribbon once more, crossing it in X shape, rising into mermaid position. However, our mermaid is not in full bloom. It's more like a slight variation of the Cleopatra position. One hand on the floor, I hold the ribbon, and on the inhale we twist, pushing the supporting hand away from the body, joining the ribbon with our back and returning. Inhaling, I push the ribbon with my back, feeling how it provides excellent information support, allowing me to push it back with my ribs and stretch exactly where needed. If you breathe and push, not the ribbon but raise the air, you will likely want to push around to the shoulder blades, but we need to go lower, below the shoulder blades, so that this movement transfers into the lower back. Inhaling, we twist, and by the way, when we twist and the inhale, we give our vertebra more opportunity to flex from a distance from each other, allowing the better axial elongation than if we were to bend on the exhale. Remember that there is no perfect rule whether to bend on the inhale or exhale. It can be either way, just that bending on the inhale provides more space between each vertebra, and exhale, we return. Lie down, place your legs comfortably, soles completely on the floor, hands behind your head in a lock, elbows pointing upward. Now move your elbows forward as if reaching forward with your elbows, then elbows backward and upward, forward and backward and upward. Feel how this changes the position of your shoulder blades. We want When you reach forward with your arms, your shoulder blades to press more strongly against the mat, and it's not very pleasant. We need to try to move the shoulder blades away from the spine, and by reaching forward with the elbows, feel that the spine is resisting. Now back and up. That's our position. I press with my feet into the floor, lift the hips, direct the knees forward without splaying them. Then, with an exhale, start lifting the head, placing each vertebra on one by one. Again, lie down evenly. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips, inhale into the area of the shoulder blades, and with an exhale, reach with the arms as if slightly backward and upward, lying down each vertebra. Again, lift the hips, exhale, inhale at the bottom, and exhale, lying down each vertebra, especially the lumbar. This way, we are currently lengthening the entire back surface of the body, laying ourselves down and extending. When you straighten up and lie flat on the floor, please make sure that your lower back does not lift off the floor. Keep the ribs on the floor. First, lift the hips, then the chest, and we stay just on the lower ribs. Lift the hips maximally, extend each segment, and lie lengthwise, keeping the ribs in contact with the floor. At the top, lift the hips, and with an inhale, turn the right knee forward, as it reaching a little more with it, the hips tilt. The same, the torso starts rising in a straight line, but the left elbow reaches upward more forcefully. I lie down on the left side of the spine, then straighten up the hips and lie down evenly, keeping the ribs pressed. Exhale, the feet press symmetrically into the floor. Inhale, the left knee reaches forward more forcefully. Exhale, the right elbow stretches me upward. I descend down the right side of the spine. Then inhale down. Exhale, the feet press symmetrically. Now the right knee reaches forward more forcefully. The left hand lifts more off the floor, as if stretching the arm out of the spine, and smoothly rotate. Again, exhale, pressing with the feet. The left knee, inhale, reach forward. The right elbow stretches more upward and lighten from the spine. Now, take yourself under the knees from below, lift your head up, reaching higher with your hands towards your feet. Inhale back into your spine, maintaining a rounded spine. Press your feet into your hands, gently rolling over. Let's get up now on our knee. Take dumbbells with a long stretched back, opening up well on the anterior surface of the hip joints. Place the chest strictly above the pelvis. Stretch your head upward. Now rise the elbow up. The hands are hanging freely, and we will rotate the hands up and down. If dumbbell seems too heavy for you here, then you need to do this exercise without weights, just with your own hands. Exhale and observe. Your task on the inhale, lowering the arms down, is not to slouch but to try to keep a straight back and head, as if pressing into the ceiling, and feel how the shoulder blades slide down in the moment when the wrists rise upward. Then smoothly lower the hand down, as it breaking the movement with the hands, and lift them back, constantly opening up on the front surface of the body and down. And feel how the rotation of the shoulder bone affects the position of shoulder blade. The shoulder blade slides down, but the ribs in front don't open. They remain collected as if in exhale. On the inhale, remember that there is an imaginary band behind us, and we inhale down into it. Lower foot gently up and down again. Lower the arms and lower the head down, bending the upper part of the chest from the sacrum, directing it as if the coccyx. Now, with the exhale, I start pressing my feet into the floor, opening the front surface of the thigh, bending the elbows as well. And with the exhale, I raise the arms up. From here, lower the elbows back down along the body, as if leading this line. Exhale, arms to the sides, elbows down, and lift the wrist up. Again, bend the arms back, shoulders are lowered, and here without arching, please a straight spine. We twist the arms and bend forward. Initiate the movement of the spine with your feet and feel how the shoulder blades slide down first, then the arms to the sides and lower down here. Another exhale, vertebra by vertebra. Draw yourself up smoothly to the sides. Head drops into the space between the shoulder blades. The hands are now in front of you, elbows straight to the floor, as if you have weights attached to your elbows pulling down. Stretch the ribs slightly back so that there is no feelings that you already have a curve in the chest. Your chest is evenly open in all directions. We will now spread our arms to the sides and back as much as you can without tilting the pelvis and torso. Do not lean into the hands. Keep your back straight. Only the arms move like this. Spread them where it's comfortable for you. Not necessary to the full amplitude now. Exhale and stretch your arms to the sides. Elbow remain directed down. Gently bend the arms back and turn. Another exhale. The shoulder blades stride downward. The neck is long. The arms stretched in length. You're just holding them, finger relaxed, not squeezing, but opening up. Inhale, the spine is directed as it backward. Return the arms down. Exhale, inhale, rise, exhale. Lower the arms again. Exhale, inhale, open, and not the shoulders, but the elbows lower down, shoulders blades down. Lower the arms back. Pay attention that I don't straighten the elbows. I don't aim to straighten the arms at all costs. I rise the arms only as much as my shoulder blades currently allow me. Once again, I raised, return, excellent. Now we will take the bend again, sit on the floor, and do the exercise that many people love, rolling back, the roll up. We recently had a lesson dedicated entirely to this exercise. With the bend, it works well. I hope most of you are sitting on the sit bones, head stretched, pressing the soles forward, rotating the coccyx, laying down each segment like we did in the bridge today. I lie down completely, ribs still on the floor, head extended. Inhale and exhale. I extend my arms forward, lift my head, elongate each segment of the spine, sit up. Exhale, rotate the pelvis, head extend upward, open the back, and back down. Exhale, lower each vertebra down, but raise the head up. Once again, it's important now to initiate the movement of the pelvis. Really feel that the pelvis is the first to rotate. The pubic bone towards yourself, lightening the lumbar position, engaging the lower abdomen, and lowering down. Exhale, elongating the spine, lumbar spine, bending the knees better, lifting up. Now transfer the band slightly under the heels. You will need to step on it because we will pull the band upward in this direction, pulling it lightly, very light tension. You don't need much force to pull it up. Exhale. In the same way, the elbows are looking forward. The head is stretching up, and I continue as if pushing the band slightly forward with my feet, laying down each vertebra one by one. I go down, the arms remaining up, but the elbows are turning toward the feet. Exhale, I rise, but not by pulling the band. I push the band up towards the ceiling and sit back down. The elbows stay straight to the floor, the wrist return to me, and I keep pushing the band forward slightly with my feet, laying down each vertebra. Exhale, the pelvis turns, the band is pulling towards you. Pull, pull, and return to a semi-upright position. That is, we now lean back, not all the way, but the elbows to the sides, and now we will alternatively stretch the right arm up, touching the floor with a left elbow straight to touch, and you can even push off with it. Return back. Then the right elbow touches the floor, the left arm reaches upward. I descend, we stand up, further down, roll over, and the left elbow goes down. The right one goes up straight, stretch. One hand down, the other up. Pressing, rotation of the thoracic spine, ensuring the pelvis and hips are evenly positioned, and smoothly returning. Another exhale into the pelvis, and now without stopping the rotations, meaning free on each side. One hand straight down to the floor, pushing the mat slightly down, backward, exhaling during the rotation. Great. Remove the band, clear everything. Now stand on all fours, but slightly elongated, with hands in front, knees slightly behind the hip joint. Place your hands with the big thumbs and index finger first, then spread all of the others. Make it a habit to always set your hands this way, even if I don't mention it. Direct the elbows towards the pelvis, and from here we arch down, sinking into the zone right between the shoulder blades, fully collapsing the thoracic region. The head only extends. Exhale, pressing into the floor with hands, outer edge and soles, as if we wanting to lift the knees. Direct the sacrum completely down to the knees, rounding the lower back. Inhale to sink again, connecting the shoulder blades. Exhale, rounding the spine, shifting the weight, pulling up the spine, especially the lumbar region. Reach the pubic bone to the ribs to feel the work of the lower abdomen and avoid collapsing the ribs, because if you move the ribs too much but not enough with the lower back, the abdomen will take in a convex shape, and we need it to be a concave form. Down I go, exhaling, returning, shifting the weight more onto the hands, and continue the same. Inhale, shoulder blades connected, look forward, and exhale, pushing with hands to stretch. Another inhale, gently lowering down, weight almost entirely on the hands, and exhale, pushing up. Direct the lumbar to the ceiling, each lumbar vertebra. Inhale and exhale, and once again, inhale. With the rounded back, I go up. Exhale, staying in a straight position, and from here, shift the weight from left to right. Fully move myself to the right and the left direction, not allowing the shoulder blades to connect and the ribs to collapse. I imagine a bend on my back, and with my lower ribs I push this bend up, shifting right and left, feeling the work of abdomen. The core is engaged here. Yes, the hands are also working, but the core is working. 3, 2, 1, staying straight, and I will rotate the pelvis, first to the right, then to the left. I stay straight, and I will rotate the pelvis, lowering down either the right or left half of the pelvis. Arms and shoulder remain in place. Now take the band while the hands are resting, tied to the lower ribs, just placing it there without crossing it. Get back into the same quadruped position. Hands slightly in front of the shoulder joints, knees directly under the hip joints. Turn your toes under. On exhale, lift the knees off the floor, maintaining a rounded spine. From here, I will press with my hands into the floor, pushing the band upward. The band, in turn, lowers me down, but I hover about the floor. Exhale, pressing with the hands, rounding the lower back and smoothly returning above the floor, hovering. If it's challenging to maintain this suspension, you can lower to the floor, take a short break, but maintain a neutral position. Again, with a rounded spine, as if you want to stand on your hands. Another exhale, engaging the core. Feel your inhale, exhale, and inhale. Rest a bit. Now let's get up on the elbows, placing the elbow in the band. Make sure your elbows directly touch the band, providing resistance to your chest. It pulls your chest slightly forward, causing more extension. Knees are on the floor, feet are stretched. Remember the Sphinx exercise we haven't done in a while. Lower the head, bring the pubic bone slightly toward the ribs, and exhale, pushing the band up with a rounded spine. Hold the band as long as you can at the top. Lower the pelvis only when it touches the floor, arching. Another exhale, head down, pressing the elbow down and forward, lengthening the band, and gently I continue pressing into the band with my back until it barely touches, then lower. Another exhale, pressing with hands, lifting the pelvis high, pubic bone forward, and ribs bent for as long as possible, only then straightening up. And the next exhale, go up. Now you can remove the band, place your hands wide, and let's do it now on all fours. Push-ups from the knees, hands wide, weight shifted forward on the hands. From here, I stretch the mat to the right and left with my hands and stretch the elbows to the sides. Inhale, lower, exhale, return up. Your goal is to descend in a way that you feel the engagement of the core, and during the ascent, the core seems to initiate before the arms. Exhale, pull the clavicles forward with the inhale. Exhale, return. Clavicles forward again and push off. And again, move the pelvis back. From a quadruped position, let's transition to a downward dog. Head forward, lift the knees on the exhale, push the mat forward and stretch the tailbone back. Stretch the back surface of the legs a little. Return to the knees and hands. Again, coming up, hands push the mat forward, simultaneously stretching the floor to the right and left, and returning. Feel that during the transition from downward dog quadruped you constantly maintain wide clavicles, as if your t-shirt if you had on your shoulders without not wrinkle. In your shoulder joints, practically you don't squeeze it. It remains free at shoulder level. Knees touch and up again. Fingers are widely spread, lower and go up. From here, I reach down with my head, bend the elbows, exhale, and straighten the arms. Heel high, knees slightly bent. I bend the arms, imagining that I want to touch the mat straight with the crown, and the push with the hands, lifting the shoulders straight to the ears. Then lower the ears down, shoulders stay up, head reaches toward the floor and back. Inhale, stretch down, and exhale, push back up. Lower yourself and let's take the dumbbells again. Let's do an abdominal exercise, the weights working with the hands. Now you need to extend your legs at 90-degree angle. The upper leg may be slightly bent depending on your flexibility. The arms will descend, one down and the other up. The one going down looks at the palm, it just lies there. So in the turn, I will be lifting the left arm when lifting the right leg, and the right arm goes down towards the floor. The left leg extends parallel to the floor and lift the left shoulder blade high. Now from here I switch hands and legs. The torso doesn't lower, it simply turns. I stretch my hand straight forward to the big toe, not the toe, but up there. Exhale, turn the gaze to the hand that went to the side. Feel that during this transition of the hands, you are well supported here, with a high lifted chest. A soft turn, exhale. Return it again, exhale. Lift the legs, exhale. Good, back stretch. Another exhale. Lift the legs up. Bend at the knees if you prefer. Extend the arms straight back along the floor, keeping the ribs on the ground. Spread your arms to the sides and connect them on exhale. Again, bring the arms back, dumbbells lying in the palms, and connect in a circle motion. Extend the arms again without arching the exhale. And exhale. On the inhale, press the ribs harder against the floor and exhale. Lift the hands on the floor vertically. One leg down and the opposite arm goes back. Exhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and return. The other leg and the opposite arm. So cross, reaching with the hand, foot and looking parallel to your pelvis. Return the hand and foot. It shouldn't tilt towards the leg. The pelvis remains like a dead bug, straight. And lift. Lower the hand and foot evenly, as much as you can maintain a neutral spine. The goal is not to lower too low. The main task is to keep it neutral. Once more, hand and foot, and the other side. Also like a dead bug, but in an advanced version. Lower the hands, the dumbbells, and carefully rise, going into a plank position. Let's finish all this with a beautiful wave. Push the mat forward with your hands, hips up, roll through a rounded spine. Again, inhale, hips, exhale, pushing forward with the feet. Inhale, with a rounded spine, shift the weight forward, and again. Excellent. Rise through a rounded spine. We've completed our workout. Have a great day. Bye bye.